The old mayor, did you throw it back? What? The book! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not saying things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book. But something cloaked in the fog and followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried. As the fog rolled ashore, we thought, surely it can still be undone. What book? Silver and crimson, the book, covered in her blood. You're not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Silver and crimson. Silver and crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks the calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all, that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Now it's making me wonder, does this game have multiple endings? What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me. After all this time, you know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on. For her sake as well as yours, take control, be rid of that thing once and for all. So, welcome back. We are approaching the volcano area. I've been playing for about an hour, just making money, gathering supplies for upgrading, that kind of thing. Crazy. And then in my travels, I was talking to them. We found the old mayor. He sent me on a mission. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campsite. What do you want to do? Examine the structure. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse, a devil's spine. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. What do you want to do? At the campfire. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would have chosen an island such as this to make a camp. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put it in your pocket to read later. I think I saw the lights of the traveling dock that way. See if we can sneak in here and grab. I don't need any more of that. I see lava. A rat tail found at great depths. These are the most abundant of all deep-sea fish. They gather in large numbers around structures in the deep. Hello. Ooh, that's really cool. Pale skate, one of the deepest living species of skate, thought to use hydrothermal vents as incubators for its egg casing. Cool. Something came up to the boat and chatted with us for a second there. Hard to tell with the volcano, with the glow of the volcano. I don't know if it's what time of day it is. Stone tablet. A silver plate. I want this. That. Oh, this. Well, those fish seem fairly harmless. I say that now. Another stone tablet. Oh no, I lost the metal scraps. Frilled shark, considered by many to be a living fossil, though technically a shark, it swims like an eel, hunting prey with 300 needle-like teeth. Okay. What is with those fish? They're not hurting me, so I'm not upset about them. Oh, shoot. Let's get. Oh. No. No, you jerk. Oh, they slow you down. A ghost shark, sometimes called the chimera, this phantom of the deep lacks the teeth of other sharks, instead of having 3 bony grinding plates fused to its skull. Armored sea robin, a small fish with angular armored plates. It has sensory barbs under its body that help it detect prey on the seabed. The ragged note, close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple, forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds. But now I feel almost whole again. There is only one thing left to do. Throw me back. June 1st, 1927. Yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious, I'm not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is some veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? I cannot recall. Let's go this way. Let's get this turned on just in case. Oh, looks like some kind of auditorium, I just realized. Ugh. Oh, the light. We caught that one before. Cave. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. Check the left wall. These paintings detect the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacle figure emerging from the sea. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. These paintings depict a fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. In the dim light of the cave... Okay, we know that one already. Ancient. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. I bet it's that, those tablets we keep finding. Right, we need to go back, because we have no light. What? Wait, what was that? Oh, that was not as terrifying as I thought it was going to be with no light. Treasure back there. Unlock this real quick. Oh, that's how you get rid of them. I see. Noted. Do I want to know what's making all that noise? This, yeah, it's that. That needs to be blown off. Okay. We'll go grab more explosives. Alright, fish market. Done. See her. Huh. Nice. Right, shipyard. Oh wait, she doesn't have it. What? Engine stack. I'm being blind. Oh, it's right here. Oh. Sleepy sleep. Sleepy sleep. Storage. Grab these. Through the shipyard. Here. Grab that. Grab that. Whoop. Oh, I see a big guy. Hold on. Okay. Coming back. Damn it. On the plus side, they haven't been doing really well with sticking because the boat's fast. Something on over here? There we go. Getting harder and harder to see. Alright. A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving. Two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. They have a crab, aren't they? Fair enough. Ooh. I'm looking. I don't know what that fish actually looks like. Whoop. Why is it really hard for me to turn now? I mean, besides the guys dragging on me. Why does it sound like there's a giant walking above her head? Or is there a giant walking above her head? I'm gonna have to make some money. Two malformed fish breathing under the sun. Two shallow grooves. Interesting. There. Okay. So we know those two. Something that can be... We can blow so many things up in here. Ugh. Fun. Good thing there's a lot of treasure here because I am plowing through the money from how often I am breaking into things. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go fix our stuff. Back. And 1, 2, and I'm gonna guess we need 4. We gotta go. Spider crab. So I've been playing Dave the Diver, which it's Cthulhu themed as well. And completely different feel though. Alright, this is a completely different crab. Alright. That there. But you gotta battle spider crabs on there by dropping rocks. And it's funny that these two games came out on the same day. Same feel, or same theme. Two very different feels. Some disgusting ones. Alright. What's this? A fathomless flame, a cold, natural flame, dark shaped swirl and flicker inside. And here I was trying to be so sneaky. Alright. Let's go. Ooh, a little bit of lag. See it? A man greets you as you dock, bracing you against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple, carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. Oh, all right. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness. Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun. And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone earths and those 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us, and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance. I must provide no more. Oh, well, I've already been working on that. Strangely enough. Not sure if this is the correct one or not. The rock splits with an almighty crack, and it crumbles away, revealing its core. Alright, so now I got those 3, which means I can go back this way. Drop it off. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Which statue? Let's see. Oop. Middle. And right. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. Stone columns. The stone columns of the temple are carved with an ancient pictures and text. The swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. The large eyeless beast. The carving of a large fish with crossed-out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. A carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. The breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Protection. Follow the magma. Find them. A fanatic. What is it? The flames... I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you, when the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. What is the scroll you're holding? I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. Of those wretched twisted fish that swam through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. The flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. You follow him up the steps of the temple, and at the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch on one hand, he clambers on top of the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Say nothing. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs up his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple, briefly, before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly before the cracked face.